Bees have 5 eyes, they're 130 million years old, and if they all disappear, everyone's in huge trouble. As well as this, as you'll soon find out, honeybees are actually total savages.
So a bumblebee got in the hive and they've killed her.
They shaved her. But despite that, they are fascinating and make delicious honey, and we want to eat some. So we've decided to become beekeepers. All right, so it turns out Ethan's terrified of bees, so you know today's going to be excellent.
It's a fear I never knew I had.
Yeah, until this morning. We're here with Lauren, who keeps bees, and I'm pretty sure you know much more about bees than we do, because we don't know an awful lot.
I hope so. Otherwise it's going to be a bit awkward.
It's a bad look if you don't, isn't it?
I hope you've been studying before you came.
Yep.
They've got 5 eyes.
We're going to learn, lots about bees today, like how to milk a bee of its honey. Is that right? Yeah.
Milk it?
Technically, sort of. Small bee vomit. They take nectar into their honey stomach and then they regurgitate it. I think it's 3 times, and then they put it in the cells and dehydrate it.
Okay. Well, look, straight away we're learning a lot. Okay, so I think maybe we just crack on, do some beekeeping.
Yeah, let's go.
So we can't just bowl up to the bees. There's bee kit, isn't there?
There is. There's a lot of bee kit.
But this is the most important kit, right?
Yeah, this is the bit that I've obviously already got on, but we need you guys to get on so that you don't get bees in your ears, in your eyes, in all the places where Ethan doesn't want them.
In our eyes? Ethan, they're coming for your eyes.
I'm joking, you're going to be fine.
So how many bees do you reckon Ethan's going to get in his eyes today?
None.
But you can't promise none.
I can't promise it.
Ethan, I think you look good in blue, so do you want to wear
I knew you were going to give me the blue one. It's got an air of Bo Peep about it.
And so do you, so it's perfect.
So apparently their sting is 3 millimeters long. I've only been stung through this once since I've had it. It's brilliant. But it's like 3 layers of mesh.
Oh, what? So we're in the ones where you get stung more often?
Well, no, you'll be fine because you're not going to do it.
I thought the whole purpose of this was to not get stung. Well, we're still going to get stung for it. 3
In
millimeters.
theory, they can sting you.
3
for it.
millimeters is loads.
Yeah.
So as my girlfriend tells me.
So there's a chance they can still
They
get you
could,
through?
yeah, they can in theory sting you through this.
Okay, so how often do they get in your suit with you by accident?
Very rarely. You just have to make sure you've got your zips done up. If there is a little hole, they will likely to find it.
Oh, that gives me the...
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
It's not great, is it?
You look like a bee.
A bee? A bee suit isn't meant to make you look like a bee, I'm pretty sure.
I thought so you could blend in with
They're
them.
supposed to defend against bees. How often do you get stung? On a weekly basis?
Yeah, nearly.
Yeah, you turned up today with a bee sting, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got one on my ankle from last night. But I am
so
taking their honey.
It's quite often then.
Oh, and I got stung in the hand as well.
What?
They go for your hottest bits.
Do they?
Yeah.
Wow. Ethan's going to end up with them all over his arse. And then gloves.
You'll probably be better off with these ones.
And these are thicker than 3 mil?
I don't actually know.
Oh, look at you.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
Is it Andy Pandy?
Yeah. How have you made this look like a baby grow?
Big and baggy is good because then it's not touching your skin.
You fit more bees in it. Oh, it's very good look, Ethan. It's a brilliant look. You look great.
No, I'm in it.
Is it getting a bit real now?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Are you actually getting scared of bees right now?
I can hear something as well.
That's a cricket.
How does this suit you so well? It looks like it's yours. It looks like you've always owned it. You've always worn it, yeah.
In a good way. Always owned it, yeah, I had it from a baby.
Right, should we go see the girls?
The girls.
Right, so just avoid standing directly in front of where they're flying.
What's that mean? They're flying everywhere.
Just come over here.
Oh, he's touching me. Sorry, 1 second.
Wow.
He just hit my shoulder.
Oh, that shit your pants.
No, I actually don't know if I can do this.
Are you not in the mood for funnies?
They're literally not interested in going on you at all.
Yeah, I can't. Okay. I'm good. Okay. Right, Lauren, what have we got here?
We're gonna open this one. We're gonna light the smoker first.
Because our end goal here is to get our own honey, right?
What does the smoke do to them?
It makes them eat honey. If they fill up with honey, then they're a bit more docile and they can't sting as easily because their tummies are big and fat. Disperses the pheromones that they use to communicate with each other as well. So it makes them a little bit calmer because they can't unify and decide to swarm Ethan.
That's one right by my face. Whoa!
So we've got the honey supers on the top, and then we've got the queen and the babies in the bottom. So these are all work bees, they're all girls. We might be able to find a boy bee today, but it might be too late in the season because they throw them all out to die when they've had enough of them.
Whoa. So what are the males?
There's one on my...
Ethan, I'm trying to talk.
It's one...
Ethan,
He just won't leave me alone.
that's so rude.
It's on my mask.
There you go.
That's to calm you down. So what part do the males play?
They are good for one thing and one thing only, which is mating queens and eating honey as a secondary part to that.
And then they get booted out?
Yeah, at the end of the season, so when they're not interested in making queens anymore, they literally throw them out of the hive and they will not let them back in to die. And then next year they make new ones. If they mate with a queen, they also die. So it's death either way.
Quite a rock and roll lifestyle, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that is hardcore.
Okay, so we've got the honey on the top. Click on these frames out. So this is honey in here. And then you can see where I've pulled it apart. It's broken some of the honey open. So what they'll do is they'll suck up all this honey with their little tongues and then they'll go and deposit into another cell. So what they do is when it's ready, they cap it with wax. So that's what this is. So this is ready honey. All this glistening bit here is all honey that's in the process of being dehydrated basically. So then it's ready for them. They store it like this with the wax on. So when they know that it's under 18% water, they then cap it.
How much of the honey does like a bee make?
Something like a quarter of a teaspoon in their whole life.
Are these stuck together just
Yeah, so
by them?
yes, they use something called propolis, which is tree sap.
They're using tree sap to...
Yeah, to seal up any little holes. So now we have the queen excluder. Oh, we've also got an intruder that has been dealt with. So a bumblebee got in the hive and they've killed her and taken all her hair off.
They shaved her?
Yeah, they did.
They're plugging holes of tree sap and they're shaving bumblebees. What are these things?
Is that to make a statement or something?
It's to send a message.
Yeah.
Because obviously the queen excluder, she was too big to fit through. They would have taken her through and thrown her out. So this is a queen excluder, so that keeps the queen in this box, but the workers, because they're smaller, can come through. We don't want the queen laying babies in with the honey.
And she wants to do that?
She will do that if you let her have full reign of everything.
God, oh, yeah. Ugh.
You're doing great. You're doing great there, Ethan.
This isn't a particularly full hive, this is very small.
How many bees usually to like a medium-sized hive?
In the summer, about 50,000.
Okay.
Per hive.
Not
Yeah.
that many then.
Oh, this is quite interesting. Can you see here, all this purple and yellow is different coloured pollens? So they're the pollen baskets. So they collect it up into those and that's how they transport it around.
They go from flower to flower. The pollen they eat as their protein.
Yeah, nectar is sugar.
Nectar is sugar, which they
Yeah.
turn into honey.
Yes.
Okay, and they have like two food sources.
Yeah. Pollen is their protein, so that's what they feed to the babies.
And that's what they accidentally are pollinating the other flowers with when
Yes.
they're dipping between.
And this is why bees are so important. In a nutshell, they help pollinate many of the plants and crops we depend on for food, and their work supports the growth of fruit, vegetables and nuts. There are other ways to pollinate, but they aren't as efficient as bees, and estimates suggest that in the UK alone, it would cost farmers £1.8 billion to hand pollinate their crops. Why do they want to make honey?
To survive the winter. So they are the only insect that survives the winter as a colony apart from ants.
So do you have to leave a certain amount for them?
Yes, otherwise they would die.
Okay.
Starvation.
Ugh.
You all right, mate?
Okay.
Yeah. At All the Gear, we've got a lot on our plate. Planning trips, organising gear, editing videos, keeping our bees. It's a lot to keep moving at once. If truth be told, before we found this week's sponsor, Odoo, it felt like we were spending more time managing chaos than actually making content.
Odoo changes that. It's a genuine all-in-one business management platform that pulls all the different parts of work into one place. Now we can keep track of projects, supplies, edits, invoicing, all without jumping between a dozen different tools.
All the apps talk to each other too, so when something changes, like a contract gets signed, everyone's instantly up to speed. No cross wires, no missteps, and no headaches.
Getting started couldn't be simpler. You start with one app, completely free, forever. And as you grow, you just add more apps as you need them. And the full suite is very affordable. It's only €19.90 a month. And for the time and the stress that it saves, it's a bargain.
Whether you're running an online store, managing a creative business, or just trying to keep a busy operation under control, Odoo makes it easier to stay organised, grow faster, and focus on the fun stuff. Check out the link in the description to give it a try. Right, back to these bees.
So this is brood. So this is all the baby bees. And if you look in these ones here, these ones are still larvae. They go egg, larvae, and then they cap them off to pupate, and then they hatch out as a bee. Okay, we'll close this one up and we'll have another look in one of the little ones. I gave them a new queen the other day, so let's see if they've liked her.
What happens if they don't like her?
They kill her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're quite ruthless.
These look like they're made of polystyrene,
They
these
are.
ones. Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That'll be why.
Yeah. So this one's got a feeder on the top. So this is one of the baby colonies.
Are they all friends with each other? Like the ones in this one are friends with the
No,
ones?
they're all separate units. If you put that queen in here, they'd kill her. This is the little cage that I put the queen in the other day.
Yeah.
So she's gone.
So is that a good thing?
So well, hopefully. She is in here because there's eggs. So if you've got eggs, your queen has been here in the last 3 days. So when I come and look, that's all I'm looking for. Eggs, and are there any cells to show that they're making a new queen, in which case thinking about swarming. So swarming is the way they procreate. So it's how they go from one hive to two. Basically, once they get to a big size, they make a new queen. The existing queen leaves with the flying bees and goes and finds a new home somewhere else. And then they leave the cell here to hatch out as a princess. And then she'll go out and mate. And then you've got 2 hives from one. Oh, here she is. Can you see here? With a little teeny blue mark on the top. She's actually quite a small, skinny one.
What's the blue? Does that?
I've marked her with the blue.
So she's in charge.
Well, she's more of a baby making machine.
The Bee Society,
They're quite ruthless.
they're quite ruthless. When you start getting into it,
Is that a wasp in there?
Yeah.
Is he allowed to be in there?
No, they'll kick him out. They'll kick her out.
So you trying to do thief?
Yeah, still honey.
bees are kind of like scary. I don't mean in the sense of like the buzzing around and the stingers. That's actually probably the least scary thing about them now.
They're quite
after today.
They're quite ruthless.
Yeah, they're savages.
If you went to another planet and there were humans there, but they operated by bee law, you would be very
You two
scared.
would be done for because
Well,
you'd be dead in a year.
We'd have a good time like, to start off with, but then it would get real bad for us, wouldn't it?
So we're going to mark a queen. So we're going to get the queen in this little cage.
Okay.
And then we're going to use a paint to put a little dot on her.
Okay.
And you have to paint your bees. There's so much to this.
And this here, this is the start of when they make a queen. They build it in a cell like this. There's nothing in there. They like to just make them in readiness. They'll put an egg in there. They feed her royal jelly, and that makes her anatomically different from a worker bee.
Like activates her.
Yeah, it activates her like reproductive system.
My face!
Oh, boy bee. They have no sting. Put your hand out.
That's a boy bee.
That's a boy bee. Can you see how he looks different?
So what's he doing?
Well, he hasn't been thrown out yet.
These wasps that end up.
Yeah, they will get them out. They'll either herd them out or they'll kill them.
And how do they go about killing
But they can sting them. They sometimes like bundle them, so they overheat them,
them? Oh, they like boil them.
boil them. Wasps can rob a hive dead at this time of the year. So that's why the entrances are really close shut and they've got the guards on to help with them, keep them out.
The more you learn about bees, the more terrifying they are.
Yeah.
This is why they've been a license prehistoric times, because they know what they're doing.
Have you been stung in the glove? Why will that be? Just pissed off?
Yeah,
or-
they're a bit more defensive.
Unfazed by a sting to the hand, Lauren then finds the new queen so that she can be marked with paint.
And you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, so it basically used the different colours depend on the year she was born. So this is this year's queen, so she's got a blue mark. Do you want to lift one of these frames out?
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Yeah, no, I'll take the camera.
God, we need to be getting on, don't we?
There you go.
Don't drop it. Just talk us through what you're experiencing.
Fear? I think that's literally it.
Do you think this exposure, do you reckon it's like sort of desensitised you to a bee?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to do that. My hands are in bees. My hands are in bees.
Okay.
So what are we doing here?
We're feeding them.
Is this sugar water?
Yes, this is sugar water.
That's quite crazy, having to feed your bees.
Yeah, it's just at the moment, until the ivy comes out, there isn't really anything for them to forage on, so they'll starve.
God, this is proper beekeeping here, Jack.
God, look at you just keeping them.
Shut up, Ethan.
I was trying to concentrate. Can I have a little bit?
I wouldn't. That's it, we're done.
This bit of beekeeping was excellent.
You're most excited about next bit though, aren't you?
Is this where I'm eating honey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm most excited about this bit. Now the bees have made the honey, how do we get the honey?
So we put on a board with a maze on the bottom. So they go through the maze, they pop out in the hive underneath, and then they can't work out how to get back.
Oh, they're not smart enough to get back through
No,
it?
they're not smart
Oh,
enough
they're
to
so
get back
clever
there.
though, everything else. So we have the frames, and this is the start of the next step.
So we need to take the wax off the front so that when we put it in the centrifuge, all of the honey comes flying out.
I just want to tell you how much willpower it's taking not to dive right into this. Don't lick this.
Don't lick.
Okay. After the honey has been spun out of the frames, instead of pouring it straight into my mouth, it is filtered to remove any large clumps of wax.
How much to get in there?
What, how much would I pay?
Yeah.
How much have I got?
You need to scoop the rest of that out with your hand.
With my tongue. And once it's been filtered a few times, it goes into the automatic jarring machine, which Ethan particularly enjoyed.
You
Quite
won't need it by the
satisfying,
time you
isn't
eat.
it?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
And that is just, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
She's on that phone. Go. I love how the only process is essentially just filtering it and just getting it out and filtering it. You're not adding anything else.
As the bees made it.
And to that point, how does this differ from like shop-bought, mass-produced honey?
So most of the time, if you turn the jar around and look at the label, it will say a mix of EU and non-EU honey. Some of it has come from outside of Europe. And the worry with that is that you get adulteration, so sugar instead of honey. So they're becoming more and more sophisticated of evading the ways that sometimes they test what they can. Obviously, they don't test every single batch that comes in. So a lot of the time you see that actually what you're eating is not honey, it's actually just sugar.
Sugar syrup.
Yeah, sugar syrup. The other thing as well is that all honey from supermarkets pasteurized. So what that means is they heat it up really hot and then cool it back down again. But it also destroys all of the kind of natural flavors and the pollen that's inside the honey. So like you just said, we've filtered it through a sieve, but we haven't taken out those microscopic bits of pollen. Whereas when you heat it up really hot, it destroys all of that. So a lot of people refer to this as raw honey, which isn't really a recognized term, but what it means is that all it's had done to it is filtered it. It hasn't been pasteurized as well.
But you can also skip the filtering process and tuck straight into the honeycomb whole, a delicacy Ethan so eloquently describes as...
It tastes like you're eating honey and like a candle at the same time.
Well, technically you are. You can swallow the wax or you can spit it out at the end.
I want to swallow it, but
Very chewy.
I'm going to spit.
But if eating a candle doesn't sound delicious to you, why not try it infused with a whole range of other things, like ginger,
Whoa, that's got me straight in the nose
Oh,
as soon
ginger.
as I opened that.
elderberry,
It tastes a bit like jam.
I'm so impossibly sticky.
chocolate,
Oh, that's so good.
and also chili.
Oh, there's a secondary kick at the back of the mouth.
Too spicy for you.
No, that's good.
On top of that, Lauren also uses the wax and honey to make things that you don't eat, like soaps and lip balms, and bee beard balm.
Tame your beard.
Mine's probably fine.
Yours wants livening up a bit. Bees, man, they're crazy.
They are wild.
And you're not even scared of them now.
No, yeah, got rid of a phobia.
Don't think about all the bees
Be
behind
brave.
Oh, be
brave,
brave,
be brave.
So there we go, a day with the bees. What a lot of fun.
you. I've had such a good day, honestly.
It has been very
It's
fun.
been super interesting and scary. Do you think you're over your phobia?
No.
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 Well, do you think you were before we started filming this outro with all these bees behind
yeah,
you?
and now the bees have fully reset my phobia.
Oh, all that hard work I'm done.
So yeah, we're now master beekeepers. A big thank you to Lauren. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
If you want to go to Lauren's website, queenbeehc.com, you can get her honey or the cosmetics. Link will also be in the description below.
Get some, it's delicious.
If you've enjoyed this video, you can subscribe here. Watch more videos down there.
All right.
More honey?
Well, honey?
Yeah, let's go get some.